Back here, another edition of the Coach's Corner. Head coach Steve Johnson, and coach, for the third consecutive season, we get to talk late in November, NCAA playoffs. First off, just kind of talk about the win against Gustavus here at home. Just a big win for you guys, getting that MIAC championship here. Sixth in program history. Had to be a great feeling out there.
It was, man, our guys just came to play, and I love this team. I keep telling them, it's like and I shouldn't be surprised, but I think players, they get to kind of do their thing and get the nerves out. I'm like trying not to throw up for, 3 hours. And so, but, man, we're just playing with confidence. And we talk about that being confidence it's like with faith is what the word means. We just trust that this is going to happen. And that's what we talk about all the time. And I feel like our team just really trusts each other. They care about each other. And sometimes we think, well, you love each other, well, you'll forgive each other. Well, duh, you know what I mean? But forgive each other fast and then rejoice with each other. And our teams were pretty good at that. And there's just a good flow. So in that game, our defense played great, and we're playing against a quarterback who's setting records and doing all those things, and shut him down, as much as you can. And then offensively made some plays, and but our physicality was really palpable, and that was really fun. So, it's fun to win the league. It's a prestigious league, and I'm just really proud of our guys. Gustavus is a heck of a football team, and we beat them. And it was good, and it was an all-out effort with specials and offense and defense.
Yeah, well, so starting on the offense side of the ball, obviously, Aaron Ellingson, we know he's good, but each week it just seems like he keeps stepping it up. 224 rushing yards, career high for him, most by a Bethel running back since 2015 in a game. And, as you'll attest to it, a lot of it starts with that offensive line.
Yeah, you know what, and people don't realize, even in the polls and everything, is that we started out the season, we felt like we had maybe one of the best backs of all time, along with Flannery and Porter and Johnson, those guys. But this David Jeebley, we lost him in the first game. And so Aaron Ellingson, we know he's kind of his backup, but he also plays everywhere.
Right.
But he's become more of the running back, and he just keeps getting better each week.
Yeah.
He weighs 222 pounds or something, and he's fast, and he's got moves. But, it takes a little while, because you go through all the camp and all of last year where Jeebs is the guy. And so Aaron is, and it is the old line, but it's Aaron too, and they'd say that too. And it's kind of those guys together, working together, and the whole offense has to come together. But Aaron he's just done a great job.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the fake punt, 76-yarder, where he just kind of finds a gap, and in a situation like that, you're just kind of hoping for a first down, and he turned it into something a lot bigger. Do you feel like that play kind of set the tone for the day?
Well, yeah, it was funny, because somebody said, you call that? Well, we called it on Wednesday, because Gustavus, they got after a punt early in the year, and they have a deal where when they're sure you're going to punt, they're kind of going all out, and they're going to go for a block. So we were like 4th and 2, and we're thinking we're going to do it here. Well, then or 3rd and 2, and then we had a bad snap, or a missed snap or whatever, and now we're 4th and 9 or 10, whatever it was. And so then they really think we're not doing this, and it was a little gutsy to do on your own 25, but we had it planned. And we said, if they give us this, we're going here, because we knew we had the numbers, and we have really good players doing it. And when you put it in the hands of Ellie, Coach Mac's fine with it. The defensive coordinator is fine with it, because if it's in Ellie's hands, go for it. And then he did a great job. He took about 10 minutes to get there, because he's setting up his blocks and looking around. Oh, that guy can't catch me. And so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, speaking of Coach Mack and the defense, like you said, it's the good broken record that we keep talking about last week. 4 interceptions, second time this year. One of those being Matt Young, who got named to the D3 football team league for the 3rd straight week. If you just kind of look at some of the national rankings, that, they mean some things. Second best red zone defense in the nation. Really the last 5 games, if you look at it, the teams have only been in the red zone twice. Man, it's just crazy to think about how well that defense is playing, that feeds the offense a little bit as well.
Yeah, and it's funny, because I'm on the phones and working, and and every time somebody gets something on us, those guys know exactly why, who, where, how do we fix it, boom, boom, and it's really a well-oiled machine, and it's pretty impressive. And the kids are playing, they're not when something goes wrong, and we kind of preach that, but the kids have to buy it. You know what I mean? And I love the demeanor of this team. We're not intimidated or discouraged, and very long.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you speak about that, then you go into this week now, first round of playoffs. You have to travel to Wisconsin Whitewater, one of those 4 at-large bids, and quite a tight field this year. We've only played them once prior to this, believe it or not, and that was also in the NCAA Playoff. So with another pretty memorable team in 2018. And now you make that trip, and then how do you prepare for a national powerhouse like this?
Well, if you read the papers, we should just go down there for to go to Culver's or something.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be us. And we feel like a game's not gonna be too big for us. And we have one of the best defenses in the nation, and we're growing on offense all the time with Ellie and Kidder and George and all these guys that we got Mike, we got pretty good players, and so we're going down there, and I think our demeanor is going to help. I think there's going to be a shock right away because they're physical. They're Wisconsin, those guys kind of we're afraid they'll eat our players or something. But I think it's going to be a blast. It's an amazing opportunity. I can't even tell you. I mean, it's the busiest week I ever have, because you got to get 90 guys to the site. There's a lot of travel things and all the things going on, and the guys just stay boom. And that is, not many people get to do this, and we've gotten to do it a lot, so we feel really blessed about that. But we're not anywhere near just happy to be there. We're going down to play well and hopefully win.
Yeah. Well, a couple logistical things for fans. If you're going down, don't forget, kickoff is at noon Central Time, so an hour earlier than you normally expected. Parking is a cashless, got to park to pay. So visit that online, get that ahead of time. Tickets can be purchased online or at the gate. Noon kickoff, Coach. When's the last time you think you played a 60-degree football game on a Saturday in November up in the Northwest that wasn't Oregon or Texas?
Yeah, ironically, I do remember it was 2001. We played Stevens Point. It was like 68 degrees. But that we'll take it.
Yep, exactly.
Great.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to have a comeback there, but
that's good.
Go for a long time. You got.
That's right. Well, pull out the shorts, and Coach, and best of luck. We'll see you over there.
Can't wait.